so good that I can tell if this little lock pin is being pushed with the hitch and if this trailer is sitting on a hitch right before even getting out and actually looking at it. I just thought that was like super impressive. And I can sit here and watch her work all day, if you know what I mean. You gonna hit that freaking like button or what? Guys, I hope you like that edit. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Pursue You. Welcome, everybody. Seriously. If you made it this far, I love you. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. And thank you for liking the video. I been really working hard on this editing stuff. And I think I've gotten a lot better, honestly. If you go back and watch our older videos, it was garbage. So, we're making progress, alright? Thank you all for watching. Sorry, I got people working right outside my damn window. We're making progress. I just want to give you guys a quick little break. The rest of the video, we're going to talk about the truck, go over some things I love, go over some things I hate, and I'll leave it at that. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I don't know if I told you guys, but thank you all for watching.
Welcome back, guys. We are finally back from our trip, and we have something to show you.
If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name's Trey. This is Stephanie.
And we're just a simple couple living here in northern Kentucky, just encouraging people to pursue what they love to do in life. I hope you guys enjoy our videos.
So as you've all seen already, this is a new truck that we got. We wanted to do a proper introduction for the new truck.
We picked her up from all the way in Denver, Colorado, and drove her 14 hours back home. And within that time span, we kind of came up with a pros and cons list that we'd like to share with you guys on what we noticed about the truck. Now, what kind of helped pull the plug on this beaut was the fact that Trey found this online, of course, like many others do. And when we got to the dealership, the sales rep so happened to live in, or used to live in northern Kentucky, just 20 minutes from us. And we bought this thing all the way in Denver. So it was kind of like, it was very odd that we just so happened to run into this guy who also used to live next to us.
So we knew we didn't want a base model, SLT, Bighorn, or Tradesman. Because when it came to a used vehicle with the Cummins, they were all around the same price point. You're only paying a little bit more for the Laramie. With the Laramie, because we live out of our vehicle basically, we spend tons of time in our vehicle. With the Laramie packages, you get a little bit more feature comforts. So with a truck, I want a full-size bed. Full-size bed's 8 foot. It also came with a tonneau cover, which is super nice because we have materials that we don't want to get wet for work. And an easy opening tailgate. Tonneau cover, all aluminum, flips all the way up. Not only does it have a tonneau cover though, has all the hookups for a gooseneck and a fifth wheel trailer. Also has your hookups for your power plugs in here and a 110 conversion outlet for like fans or whatever you could possibly think of. This was helpful in the Yukon until it went out because we sprayed a house when the power went out. Also, nice Rhino line spray and bed liner from the factory. Tonneau cover is Mopar from the factory. Now this is all stuff that came on the truck. We didn't purchase anything else for the truck, just the truck itself. It's got nice tailgate. It's got nice lights in the bed. The lights on this truck are all LED and are all extremely bright, like super bright.
It was funny when I was driving this first. So from Denver back home, it was probably maybe 15 hours with all the stops and everything. He kept asking me and calling me to see if my brights were on, and they weren't, I guess. I was like, oh, I just sit up higher, it's probably brighter or whatever, and the new LEDs are much brighter. He's like, no, try to turn your brights on. So I did, and he was like, wow, all right. I think those are just very bright. So
the first thing that I like about this truck is all the badging. The badging on it is perfect, beautiful, goes really well. Nothing's too big or flashy. I love it, okay? Second thing that I like, the sound of the door when it shuts is just a good solid sound, right? Like, that's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear rattles and stuff. The sound of the locks, you know your truck's locked. It's nice. No beep noise. With the key fob, you can just put your hand behind here and it'll automatically unlock the truck on both sides, passenger door, driver door. Back door though. Back door makes a weird sound. It's got kind of a rattle. I don't know what it is, but I don't really care for that. Back seats. Love the back seats. Nice and big room. So, behind the driver's seat, back seat goes up. This piece comes up, and there's a storage bin for whatever you want to put in there. Like straps, toe straps, whatnot, anything you can think of. Easy to get to for a driver. Underneath this, there's also another storage area. Straps, whatever you can think of. Now, this truck came with Alpine stereo system. If you get this truck without the Alpine stereo system, you have storage back here, like you do on the driver's side. But with the Alpine stereo system comes a nice little 10-inch sub. So, I like that. Another storage, just like the driver's side. And it has these little things that you can take out if they get dirty or whatnot. Back seats, it has these little things that come out, and then you can lay them flat and make it a flat area all the way through. Another big selling point on this truck was all the USB-Cs and USBs. The truck has 8 in total, I think, of all of them, which is very helpful for us because when we vlog our road trips and stuff, we need to charge a lot of cameras. There's also 2 110s in the cab of the truck, one that Stephanie just showed you, and one up here. Which, that's helpful because the laptop can plug into them and we can work on our laptops while we're driving. Okay, so nice little suede spot with a USB plug. Not sure what we'd use this for, but I'm sure we can find something out. This opens up. It's got a nice little measurement chart on it. I don't know how to use any of this, but it's pretty cool. Big storage compartment down here. And there's some Easter eggs that you can't really see in the camera too well.
oh, this doesn't come out.
Yeah, there's an Easter egg for all the generations of ramps.
I thought that's pretty cute.
Right. Glove compartment. Nice little storage area. The glove box I wish was a little bit bigger. Mainly because we store a lot of papers and stuff in our glove box in the Yukon, and it's just nice to have that kind of storage area. But I guess you can put them in the back seats. So, in the back,
it's not...
well, in the back.
Well, I guess with the Yukon there, you have to fold the papers.
Yeah.
So, either way, I guess it's a little smaller than a normal glove box, but that's whatever.
The center console is part of the package. You can get third row seating up here with like a little bench seat kind of style, or you can get the center console. I really wanted the center console because of cameras and whatnot and charging ports. Also, a big selling point on the center console was the phone spots where you can put your phone at. It's super convenient because I always take my phone out of my pocket when I'm driving and I typically put it in like, I don't even know, like a little cubby spot. But now that there's actually a spot to put your phone and a spot to plug your phone in, it's so nice.
Would you like to demonstrate?
No, I already did.
Oh, okay.
Column shifter. This is a must-have on a truck. I do not want to spin some knob to put the truck in gear. Air conditioning buttons and heat buttons are all hard buttons. Volume is a hard button. I really like that because a big problem with the touchscreens is when you get in them and they're cold, they take a minute to warm up. So if your air conditioning and heating buttons are on the touchscreen, it takes it a minute to load so you can turn your heat up.
Well, another thing with having the common hard buttons, like the knobs for the volume and tuning, along with your temperature knobs, is the fact that if you're on a navigation, if you're on the phone with somebody, you don't have to, while driving, fiddle with getting to like climate control for the vehicle or back to the music page. You can just do it while you still have like your navigation screen up or anything like that, because with my Volvo, you have for the climate control as you're driving, I don't just have like go hotter, colder, whatever. I actually have to go to climate on the touch screen and then it brings it. So it's not like it's a big deal, but when you're driving and you're flipping through screens on your, you know, whatever, it's just nice to have solid buttons that work whenever.
Yeah, it's more of like a convenient thing to have. What I do like about this, because the screen in the center of the dash is so big, it is pretty bright. You can control the brightness of it or whatnot, but it also has a screen off button. So you can just turn the screen off. You can turn the screen off completely, and then when you do want to change something, you just tap it again. This is really nice. The screen will stay off, and you can change your temperature, and the screen will stay off, and it'll tell you what you're changing your temperature to in the corner of the screen. That is super nice. They really did think of a lot of things when they built this, and I feel like they took a lot of time to go over certain features. So for them to have these little features is super nice. The trailer button is on the desk right here, clear as day. You can grab it if you need to. You got your exhaust brake, tow haul mode. That's another thing. If you hit power off, it turns the whole screen off too. So, exhaust brake, tow haul mode, parking sensors right here. Kind of nice that they're right here. You can very easily touch them. Rear parking sensor, it reads the trailer hitch. So it goes off like crazy when you have a hitch in the back of the truck. I wish they would have done something about that, because we always have a hitch, and it's nice to have a rear parking sensor. But I mean, what can you do? You know.
I feel like we're, I guess, we need to stop talking.
Yeah. So as you can see, it is a fairly large truck. It would surprise you how well it drives. This truck drives phenomenal. It is super light on the steering wheel.
Like extremely light. Like it's like it's nothing. Like between this and the Power Stroke, it's night and day difference.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Even the doors are very light. So it kind of throws you off because the Yukon doors are pretty damn heavy.
The Yukon doors are very heavy.
The truck charges your phone and stuff while it's turned off completely. I don't know if I mentioned that.